So why is it that a game set in sunny South Florida starts off in the wintry cold of New York? Well, originally in my design document I didn't have a prologue. I think my opening credits were supposed to establish that Alfie was coming down to Coral Gables from New York, and I forget how I depicted that, but the game basically started off with Alfie arriving at the train station in Miami. It wasn't until pretty far along in the design process that I decided to include the prologue. And I did that for several reasons. First of all, I wanted to kind of show the contrast and kind of give Alfie a motivation for leaving this dreary, cold winter and coming down to this more enticing tropical paradise. Also because I felt that maybe throwing the player right headfirst into this new environment of South Florida in the 20s would be a little confusing in a sense, because as I've said many times, this is not an environment that's normally portrayed in the media. New York and Chicago are more familiar environments for the 1920s, so starting off in a place that players are slightly more familiar with seemed like a better choice. Also, the title screen which you just saw was added into the game a lot later as well. I was struggling for a very long time to come up with an appropriate title screen, and one morning at 3 in the morning it just hit me. Alfie makes reference to the It's June in Miami billboard when he talks to Doc Dammers, but I thought it would be a more interesting opening if you could see it. And I think it sets the stage pretty well to have the snowy environment of Times Square and this one billboard shining out in the darkness to kind of call you down to South Florida.
Oh no, she's lost her grip!
If you want the news, buy yourself a paper. They're only a nickel.
Might I have a copy of the document?
Hey, you've really helped me out with getting this plane fixed. It should be ready by tomorrow.